Action!
South Bronx, the South Bronx, South Bronx.
Of course, I'm known as Alien Ness, Ness 4, Rusty Shank. I'm 49 years old. I've been dancing since I was 15, so I guess you figure 33, 34 years of the dance, 35 maybe. I'm the international president of the mighty Zulu Kingz and Queens worldwide, and I represent ghettos worldwide. So if you ghetto, I represent you too. This is a strange question because many different people have many different opinions of what a b-boy is. In this day and era, people think if they do six step in a chair freeze, they're a b-boy, and I don't believe that's the case. I'm really old school. I come from a different generation. You know what I mean? And to me, a b-boy is somebody technically who lives the b-boy lifestyle. And the b-boy lifestyle is not, training 17 hours a day and going to events. You know what I mean? It's actually being immersed in the culture. It's not just the dance, it's how you dress, it's how you talk. You know what I'm saying? It's the music you communicate to. There's a lot of people that dress like, I'll give you an example. There's people that dress like punk rock with skinny jeans and black fingernails and eyeliner, and they wear like vampire fangs, and they break and they say I'm a b-boy. They're not a b-boy. They're a goth person who just happens to know how to break dance. You understand what I'm saying? You have to like really immerse yourself in the b-boy culture. And the b-boy culture really is more like funk culture, funk music, but as known to the people of the Bronx and then later on New York. You understand what I'm saying? The rest of New York. So, do I consider myself a b-boy? This is a hard question for me to ask because, of course, I'm from the Bronx. I did this dance. I've done this dance all over the world. I've battled everybody and anybody. You know what I mean? But nowadays, I don't live a b-boy lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I'm more into my motorcycle and my family and things of that nature. But I'm gonna always be that b-boy. You understand what I'm saying? Even when I'm dressed like a biker, I go places around bikers and they go, yeah, that's Zulu Kingz, that's the breakdance guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always gonna be a b-boy no matter what. That's in my blood, it's in my DNA, it's what I am, it's where I come from. Well, from the very beginning, my life changed when I started dancing because I immediately immersed myself into the dance. And in my generation, there was no events, there was none of this. So it was more about traveling. And in those days, it wasn't like jump on a plane and travel to California or Florida or another country for an event. It was walking for miles until you found that party or that jam. There were times where friends and I would just walk Grand Concourse. It's a big strip in the Bronx that goes from one end of the Bronx to the other end. And we would just walk Grand Concourse for hours until we heard the right music. And then we'd follow the music and we would find a jam or a house party that we could sneak in and crash. So when I got into the dance, my lifestyle changed immediately because now I was like the center of attraction as far as dance, where before that I was like a shy kid. I was always in the background, very quiet. And even to this day, I'm still the same. I like to play the back. I like to stick to myself and things like that. And when the right music comes on, then it's time to shine. You know what I'm saying? But so that was the first thing that changed, the ability to shine. You know what I'm saying? And excuse me. As far as changing my life, I'll be honest, if it wasn't for this dance, we wouldn't be doing this interview right now. I'd probably be in jail or dead or running from the law or some crazy Hollywood type situation. You know what I'm saying? Because uh, I don't come from a nice place. I come from a really hostile environment. So hip hop in general changed my life. It saved my life. Not just changed it, but saved my life. You know, and then I got the opportunity to start traveling the world and do what I do, you know, all over the world. And then that led to me being able, realizing that I inspire people and learning that what my true calling was. And I don't think my calling was to be the best b-boy. You know, when I was battling, I was always trying to be the best b-boy out ever, you know. And around the 2000s, I realized that my true calling, what I was really good at, was translating the dance and being able to teach it properly. You know what I'm saying? And that also changed my life drastically because I went from this ghetto street, hostile potential gang member situation to being an educator and a scholar and going around and inspiring people and changing lives. I was having a conversation with my old lady the other day. When I met K Mill, he was a blood, a gangbanger. You know, now he's doing Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? All my Zulu Kingz, if you look at them, they all outlaw, rowdy, ghetto street cats. But I've been able to take my experiences and change their lives. And now Zulu Kingz is like really good people. You know, you don't want to mess with them, but at the end of the day, I was able to change people's perspective of life in general, not just the dance. And this has changed me as a person dramatically. You know, I'm a little bit more common now. I'm a little bit more thoughtful of my actions. You understand what I'm saying? So hip hop is, I've said it a million times, man. Hip hop is heaven sent. You know, it's like God's last attempt to show us something that means what it really means to have peace, what it really means to live amongst each other together, to coexist as a people, you know, because no offense to anybody else on this planet, but hip hop has brought together more people from different colors, different races, different languages, different religious beliefs, different political beliefs, different lifestyles than any religious or political leader in the history of this planet, you know, and that says a lot. You know what I'm saying? Not, no religious leader, no political leader has brought together more people in the name of peace and unity than hip hop. I mean, I travel all over the world. People open their doors to me. They give me a plate of food. I have some place to sleep. You know what I mean? They don't care what my political belief is. They don't care what my religion is. They don't care what I practice here mentally. You know what I'm saying? We just have that one thing in common, and that's hip hop. And that's all that matters. And that's when we start realizing that we really are one people. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, my life has changed drastically just knowing this, just understanding this and accepting my role in all of this. Well, it's just coincidental that hip hop was being birthed around that time. You understand? When we look at the 70s and the gangs putting down the colors and finding a truce and peace, it's just coincidental that hip hop was there around that time. We cannot say, oh, hip hop started and the gangs finished. You know what I mean? It wasn't really like that. As much as the history books and all that stuff want to say that, that's not true. You know, Alien Ness is always gonna give you the truth. It's a lot of things that were changing. You understand what I mean? And mostly it was the mentality of the people that was changing. It's not so much that somebody threw on a break beat, somebody started breaking, somebody started doing graffiti, and they say, yo, let's put those all together and we all live in peace. You know, it was a lot of things. A lot of gang people will tell you that women helped change the gang situation. You know what I'm saying? Because women played a big part in it. You know, when women stopped wanting to be with dudes, like, look at you, you outlaw, you dirty, you out there starting trouble, you going to jail. Nah, I ain't fucking with you. You understand what I mean? That helped change things as well. You know, guys wanted to start dressing fly now. You know what I'm saying? And instead of looking like a dirty outlaw. You know what I'm saying? So it's not so much hip hop. There was so many different things going on. You know what I'm saying? You had a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? You had a lot of activists at the time as well, you know, making noise and opening up people's eyes and stuff. You had the Young Lords Party. The Young Lords used to be a gang. Then they started becoming political activists. You know what I'm saying? So they were an inspiration to a lot of Latinos. Like, you know, these guys are saying something intelligent. We over here killing each other for no reason at all. And the police and the politicians, they enjoy it because we're killing each other off. They don't gotta do it. So it just so happened that hip hop was there and it gave people distraction. You know what I'm saying? In the form of entertainment from everything that they were used to doing to go to everywhere and everything that they're trying to do now, you know, and that was just live positive. And it wasn't about living positive, really. It was about, I don't want to go to jail no more and I don't want to get killed. You feel me? I'm going to be honest with you. Being kicked out of Rocksteady was the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't battle to win. I battle for meat. You know what I'm saying? If I don't win, I don't eat. Dobra, dobra.